Morning, my lovelies. Hope you're all well. Very misty morning. We are just climbed quite a high part of Matlock, and it's nice to be back. One of my favourite places, and we're at Bailey's Tump. It used to be part of an aqueduct, and all the spoil from there was from an aqueduct which went down as far as Leicestershire. I'll put the link down at the bottom as usual. But in 1940 it became an air defence, and obviously, as you can tell by the mounds, there they are, different ones. So first time I've been this, I just noticed it last night on the walk. I was planning it, so but yeah, it's going to be a nice day, even though it's misty and cloudy and possible rain, but who gives a crap. So yes, I'm back, and this year we are going full hog on Peak District, possibly, hopefully Yorkshire, North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire and everything else. And obviously, as you know, part of this site is to keep you informed of the best routes, especially if you don't drive, to go to places you might not have seen, your main routes I've made, everything else, to get some of the best views in the East Midlands. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe and everything else at the bottom. You know where it is. And oh, let's go. Right, so we've made it down that path, and you know how I am with stone paths, especially in autumn. Slip on your backside basically. Anyway, we are not far from Lumsdale Falls, but I also want to just give a shout. So these boots, if you can see them, there you go. I'm trying them out for the first time today. So far, good grip actually. They are not expensive ones, despite what they look. They are Rock Trail, £20 from Lidl actually, middle aisle, funnily enough. So I'm going to give them a go. So far they're comfortable, sturdy. But like I say, I'll go through boots as no tomorrow, so I'll keep you an update. And if you want me to do a full review of them, just give us a shout in the comment, that's not a problem. So yeah, we'll carry on, we'll get to Lumsdale. Right, now behind me is all the old mill buildings. I'll see if we get a bit more video feel for that. But they were put here basically because that beauty goes all the way up to here, and we should be, hopefully, if the path's reopened, there's a path that follows alongside it, gets near the top, and then we can get going across over this way. But it's well worth a visit. It's really, really pretty, especially in the summertime. But it gets very, very busy at points. Funnily enough, they have opened it. And the amount of history around here is absolutely phenomenal. There we are, Lumsdale. Path goes up this way, up and round and back out and back across over the top over there. Pretty impressive. Say it's only a small waterfall, but yeah, not too bad at all. Right, so that was the very, very, very pretty Lumsdale Falls, one of my favourites in the area. I think just lately, that and Halldale. So yeah, it's accessible by car because there's a road that comes around up and out, and you can walk to the top, example where we are now. And so yeah, as I normally say, let's crack on. Right, so we have flattened out, and it is no views at the minute. Hopefully it'll clear up anyway. So yeah, we're just coming on to This path will lead you onto Oak Sedge Lane, I think it is, and then just follow that and then we'll come a bit further on. It's all on the map anyway. Right, so we're just above 200 metres, so 600 and a bit foot. The Rock Trail boots, comfortable, they've lasted so far, they've had decent grip. And the Komoot app, I'm using a free one today to see how I get on, because if I like an app that's on free, then I'll subscribe. So far, it's been fairly accurate, shows all the paths. All right, it's not a top of you one like the OS maps until you subscribe, but so far, it's been accurate. There's loads of walks on there. I was looking at last night, well, before I went out last night, loads in Bacon and everything from all abilities, so short walks right through to decent walks, you know, 4 or 5 hour jobs. But yeah, it's easy enough to plan. The thing is, I thought I'd try this one because all trails, as good as its rep is, you have to be on a laptop or something like that, or a computer, to actually plan a map. A route, sorry, which to me is all right, but if you can't do it on a tablet or your phone, because that's the whole point. What if you're on holiday and you've not planned a route, but you want to? That's the whole point. So to me, I'm using Komoot, and I'll always recommend OS maps, but I'm trying something different because I might use both of them just in case. So, but yeah, apart from that, doing really well. So yeah, we'll crack on and see. We'll start heading down a bit now, I think, by the look of it. And hopefully the mist and the clouds will, excuse me, will lift up soon. So yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Ooh, la 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 llama, lily llama. Well, there was no moo cows. What would you expect? Best thing, Lily of the Llamas. Anyway, I'll crack on. Well, yeah, we're definitely out of Tansley now. Muddy as hell, and my boots are covered in muck. Well, mud for once, not muck. But yeah, so now we're starting to head back up a little bit, and then eventually we'll get to Milltown, or Milton. I think it's Milltown anyway. Yeah, so as I always say, again, let's crack on. Well, slight change of plan, because the ground is getting really bad at the minute. So most of it is going to be off-road. So what we're going to do is head up onto the main road, walk through towards Dethick Way, if we've got time. If not, then we'll go straight through, might try and get through to Dethick, then Crich Tower. So, I don't know why, because there's no views there, but we'll go anyway. And then through to Crich, and then drop back down through to Whatsandwell, and then we should have time to get through to Comfort. So yeah, we'll go that way. Oh, and on another note, the brilliant boots are comfortable, but they are not waterproof. I know that because my feet are squelching now. Never mind, eh? Let's go. Just look at them views. The joys of it, eh? The sun's trying, so hopefully we will have the mist lift up, but we'll see. So, the original route was that way. Yeah, you can see why I chose different it now. So we're going straight up Nebhall Lane, or Nabhall Lane I think it's called, and then we'll end up onto Dovehole Lane I think it is, and then High Lane, and then we'll end up not far from the lovely Crich Tower. Guess what I can see? Moo cows! Moo cow! Moo cow! Moo cow! Moo cow! Moo cow! That's it, never mind. Moo cows. Well, lick penny. I'll let you think of what you want to that one, especially if you watch Big Bang Theory. So we are on High Lane, and we're just coming up to it. It's verges slightly left. And on maps, you can go through another little bit of a lane and just walk up, and you come up at the back end of the Crich Tower area. So we're going to go that way instead of sticking on the road, because it's quite busy actually. And then, yeah, we'll see you at Crich Tower. Anyway, so as you can tell, instead of going back up that road, we've come off at set of traffic lights. I thought we'd come off, and I've heard of it, but I've never been. A little village called Wheatcroft, and literally that's the road in and out, just go straight through. Ideal for me. That's for something like that. That'll do me. Tiny little back lane. So we'll get some video and photos if we can of Wheatcroft. I don't know if it's 2 houses. It might be 1,000. We don't know. But it's not Virgin. It's too far from where we was going anyway. So then, and by the look of it, the mist is starting to rise. So we may just get some views with any luck. So depending on what time, we'll end up at Whatsandwell, or Whatsandwell, whatever you want to call it. And then we'll go along the Cromford Canal, and then we might take a visit to the mill, or might go up to Black Rocks. We'll see. But it all depends on time and everything else. So yeah, anyway, let's get into Wheatcroft. Quick note, I know some people wonder why I want to live in the middle of nowhere, or whatever you want to call it. Well, we're not even in the village yet, and we're near a fairly busy road. Just listen. See what I mean? Bliss. Anyway, always makes my soul smile every single time. Places like this. But yeah, anyway, let's get to Wheatcroft. There we are. Crich Tower. But we're going down this way, and then we're going over that way. How idyllic was that? That's the kind of place I'd be happy in. I'd make sure I'd have to drive first, obviously. But yeah, there was a few people outside the house Saturday afternoon, and that was it. It was just deadly silent, so peaceful. Not seen one car come up this road, and I think there was probably about 8 houses, and that's it. And it's well worth it, every step. And I'm going to try, if I can this year, try and get to see more of these little villages. Instead of just taking the main routes and, you know, the usual Bonsall, Wirksworth, as beautiful as they are, but we all know them. So I'm going to try and discover a little of these little villages and everything else, including in Nottinghamshire, because there's plenty. The red brick and terracotta coloured cottages. Anyway, so we are on the road up to Crich. So we'll be turning off shortly, because we're going uphill again, thankfully. And then up to the tower. So see you at the top. And there we are, Crich Tower. So we are going this way, up a little lane, and then that'll cut across and then straight up. So see you at the top, like I say. Oh, that was odd. The tower and the memorial and that is all shut. So I know it's just because the adverse weather they've had and everything, and they've just decided not to risk it, but you can get through on a public gate, but I think the tower itself will be shut. But if we can get any, if we've got any old photos, I'll put them up on screen. But yeah, so what we'll do, we'll head on into Crich, have a walk around, through to Crich Car, come back down the steep hill, very steep, you'll see, and then into Whatsandwell. If we've got time, we'll go into Cromford, and then we'll take it from there. But it's only if we've got time, because it's gone 1 o'clock now, so we should have, but if not, I'll say Whatsandwell for the moment. Anyway, we're going to have a look at Crich. Right, so that was a brief walk through the lovely village of Crich. It gets absolutely packed in summertime because of the tramway museum around the corner and the memorial. But yeah, just a quick one because it is quite a large village. So, and we are going to be finishing down at Whatsandwell. So we're just cutting through and then we'll get onto Car Lane. So yeah, we'll go through Crich Car and then it's down to Whatsandwell and finish at a train station. So see you at the bottom. Moo cow. Moo cow, moo cow, moo cow, moo cow, moo cow. Moo cows. Moo with a view. Boo. This is what I love. Weather like this, because you can see people out and about, but they all want it to be sunny. Some of the best photos you can get are in this kind of weather, because you can see in the distance, you can see that what's in front of you, you can see another set of hills, you can see the other set of hills, and it really highlights in layers. So if you are wanting to do photography or you're doing it, you know, as an amateur, just a bit of a hint for you. Okay, in this weather, and yeah, you'll see the different layers, same as you would in autumn on a rainy autumn day. Trust me, it's worth it. Anyway, let's crack on. Underground reservoir, even though it's overground, doesn't mean wombling free. So we will be finishing at Whatsandwell because the weather's starting to come in a bit turn now. So obviously Met Office say what they want, but you can't predict the weather up here, especially at this height. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get to the bottom and we'll see you there. My lovelies, so we are back on the A6 and literally just there is Whatsandwell station. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's not the views and everything we admitted, but you know me, all weathers. So I hope you've enjoyed it anyway. Yeah, let's get a bit of inspiration to come out a bit further away from the Peak District and more into Amber Valley again. I will put the route up at the bottom. Like I say, it's on Komoot this week, so far it's been absolutely spot on. Yeah, so don't forget to follow on Instagram at @morevikes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, notifications for below as usual. And next week there is another walk, and I'm not telling you what it is because I'm keeping it secret from now on until the day. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Been informative. You've learned a bit, hopefully, and I'll see you next week. Take care.